fourth tackle for a loss this year, and for Jordy, that's his first sack. So this one's going to end early here tonight because they're already playing with a running clock. And that is another sack on Austin Martin. Loss of 4 to make it 3rd and 25. Make it a loss of 3 as they mark the ball at the 44. It's amazing to see this, really. This was once one of the most powerful programs in all of the Triad. On 3rd down at 25, here's Martin going to gun it deep down the field, and the pass is nearly intercepted. Actually slipped through the fingers of Alex Long, who picked off the pass and scored the game-winning touchdown against Riverside the other night for 40 yards. And another punt coming up. We've seen Northern Fall go from a team that won 18 consecutive Pac-6 championships to have a winless season in 2009. But keep in mind, this team won a state championship just 9 years ago. Boy, has it fallen. Hate to kick a team while it's down, but it's just the truth. Participation is low, and really it's also a case of changing demographics here around this area, and that has a lot to do with it. And as time goes on, there are a lot of areas that are going to have to deal with that, where folks who don't come from American football backgrounds are going to come to America and want to do something else aside from play football. The game will remain as strong as ever. It's certainly going to be the top money goer, as another penalty is called against Cummings. But it's also going to be a case where changing demographics will make teams that were once powerhouses look like what Cummings is right now. Peyton Wilson is back deep to accept this punt. It is delivered to Ryan Griffiths. He kicks it away from Peyton, who really didn't pursue it to begin with, and the ball rolled dead inside the 30 down to the 28. Orange will take it, and now it's just a question as to who's going to be in the game here for the Panthers from here on in. This one is well in hand. Orange is up 34-0, and Orange has a running clock going here already in the second quarter. Jackson Schmidt is going to go back in at quarterback. Kendall Woodard still in as a wide receiver. Cody Evans is in as the other wide out. He caught his first pass tonight as varsity player for a touchdown. Beasley in with Puckett, along with Morgan Pascal on first down. Schmidt, short drop back, now throws, and the pass is caught to 35 and grounded there. Goes Morgan Pascal. Pascal makes his second grab. Jackson throws to Pascal, and that one works for 9 up to the 37. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Coach Pat Moser doesn't live all that far away from here. Still lives in Graham, and he makes the commute going up I-85 to Hillsboro every morning. Of course, that's going to come to an end at the end of this season when he retires as not only the head coach, but as a teacher as well. 2nd and 1, pass in the flat, caught by Whitted for 45 to the 50. Kendall 45-40, 35-30. He is gone. Peace, 5,000 G. Touchdown, Orange. Kendall Whitted scores his second touchdown, his first since the season opener. Another touchdown pass for Jackson Schmidt. This one will go from 63 yards, and the Panthers have a 40-0 lead as we'll continue the running clock here, and we're only in the second quarter. Have a good drum solo going on, I'll say that for the Cummings folks. Not Neil Peart, but it's a good drum solo. Now McKinley with the extra point. Snap, spot, kick, up, and it is good. So Francisco back on the track. We're going to do a break. And this one is in the books, folks. And they'll keep the clock running here even during timeout. It is Orange 41-0 with the lead on Hillsboro Sports.
Angie, your purse looks great. Where did you get it embroidered?
Oh, thanks. My family got it for me at Happy Stitches in Hillsboro. It was a surprise for my birthday.
It looks so professional. Does Happy Stitches do only purses?
No, they monogram t-shirts, bags, stickers, coolers, beach bags, magnets, even Christmas ornaments. You name it, they do it.
Perfect. With the holidays coming up, I've been looking for something for my Christmas tree. I'll visit Happy Stitches today.
Happy Stitches, located in the Daniel Boone Village. Call Wendy Allison at 919-644-8455.
Jackson Schmidt is 5 of 5 throwing the ball tonight for 2 touchdowns. This one has been a total runaway for Orange since the word go, and now the kickoff lands at the 35, and it's going to go down there. That's Mountrail Roan, who we saw in several of the tapes that we had beforehand. This is the first time we've seen him on the field tonight. And Cummings will come out as the clock continues to run. They're going to play with a running clock here. They were doing that at the very beginning of the second quarter, and I can't say I've ever seen that before in a varsity game. I've seen that once in a JV game, but very rarely do you see that in a varsity game. It's automatic that you have a running clock when the score is 42-0, but they were doing that when the score was 34-0, and now it's 41-0. So, Austin Martin will stay in the game. Orange is going to go to 4-0 for the 4th straight season. And Martin now looks deep. He's going to gun it deep down the field as he's looking. Had it come in and out of his hands. Of all the long balls that we've seen tonight from Cummings, that one came the closest to being completed. Back deep for Orange was Alex Long, who's still in there. Looking to see if any replacements have gone in, but Peyton Wilson is still in there. I believe Chase Torrane is in there, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Chase is in there, number 21. He's in as a safety. So that's one backup that's in. The starting defensive line remains the same. 2nd and 10 for Cummings. And Martin cranks it up near sideline, in and out of the hands of the receiver, incomplete. Khalil Harris, the intended receiver, and Peyton Wilson nearly had a pick six. Bounced off Harris's hands, and Peyton was all set to take it in, but it bounced away from him. So that's an incompletion. Martin is now 1 of 11 on the night throwing. He'll be 3rd down and 10. Peyton might have had that one. I believe it was tipped at the line of scrimmage by Ryan Sellers. So 3rd down and 10. Martin has 2 personal protectors for him with Orange up 41-0. Martin steps back. The pressure comes down on him, and Martin goes down. Another sack on the play. This time it's Noah Rogers, the nose tackle coming in. Another sack for the Panthers. Noah's having a fantastic season. That's going to go down as his 10th sack in this, just the 3rd game of the season. And poor Austin Martin now at negative 61 yards rushing. He's been sacked 8 times tonight already. Make it 7 times. Ryan Griffiths will go back to punt here. 1 first down in the game so far for Cummings. Orange has 6 touchdowns. 41-0. Griffiths with the punt. That will land shy of midfield, angled away from Peyton Wilson, who started the game with a 42-yard punt return for a touchdown. This ball winds up being blown to a halt at the 46 of Orange, and we'll see if Pat Moser will be content now to put in some backups. With Orange up 41-0, and the clock continues to run. We've again got a running clock here. I have to think that was an agreement between Coach Moser and Jerron Holman. 2 new receivers are in the game. See if we can get those players in. Might have some 8-quarter players in there tonight for Orange. I see Jackson Schmidt is still in there. That might be Tayson Farrington who's in. And Orange was confused on where to line up. Pat Moser's not going to be happy about that. Do see that Sebastian Flores is in the game. Got a timeout on the field, though. And we're going to pause for this as you're listening to HillsboroSports.com. Stay with us.
A friendly welcome awaits one of the public golf courses in North Carolina. Occoneechee Golf Course is proud to be the home. A friendly welcome awaits one of the great public golf courses in North Carolina. Occoneechee Golf Course is proud to be the home course for the Orange Panthers and the Cedar Ridge Red Wolves men's and women's golf teams. They're open to the public with memberships starting as low as $200. Occoneechee is a locally owned third-generation family business with some of the best champion Bermuda greens in the area. Visit Occoneechee.com for more information, or you can call 919-732-3435 to schedule a lesson, purchase gift cards, or learn more about tee times. And come meet me at Occoneechee.
So Peyton Wilson winds up with the carry on first down. And he's ahead for 4 yards. That is Peyton's first carry of the night. Got 4 yards out of it to make it 2nd and 6. Orange is up 41-0. 1:45 remaining. The clock is running. Sebastian Flores is in the game for Orange. Wilson in there as a wingback. And Orange lines up out of an I formation with a wingback. Wilson goes in motion. Schmid now will hand it off and bouncing to the outside, trying to get to the 50-yard line and gaining it to the 45 and diving close to the first down. That is 26, Morgan Pascal. He lined up as a tailback. Orange that time out of a rare I formation. You almost never see the I formation anymore. I saw Auburn running the single wing the other night against Clemson. It's funny now, you have a single wing. You're more likely to see a single wing, which was the original football offense, developed by Pop Warner, than you are the I formation, which everybody and their brother ran back in the 80s and 90s. Orange ran that. Northern ran that so many times. I still have dreams of Gary Merrill running the I formation. Ball to the 41 of Cummings. It's first down. And this time it's Wilson pouncing outside to the left to the 40, 35 to the 30. Peyton Wilson, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. And looks like he stepped out of bounds. They're going to say he stepped out shy of the 5-yard line. That official came aboard and immediately ruled Peyton out. Looked like Peyton slipped shy of the goal line. They're going to mark him up at the 6. 35-yard gain. So it'll be first and goal. Well, this is a far cry from Monday when Orange had all of 2 first downs in the whole game against Riverside. And that's not counting the face mask penalties or pass interference penalties. Orange got 2 first downs the whole game and won. And that's going to end the first half. Orange didn't want to rub it in any more than they had to there as the running clock winds to a close, and we're going to have more of a running clock for the rest of the night. This has been a total runaway from the very beginning, and Orange leads this one 41-0 the score. As you're listening to HillsboroSports.com, we'll come back with more of the halftime show. Stay with us.
The Carolina Hilltopper Foundation is helping to expand the game of lacrosse in North Carolina. Through their efforts, several local middle school programs have been able to join the lacrosse world, and travel teams have produced 8 Division I players and many Division II and III players, including several Orange and Cedar Ridge players enjoying successful collegiate careers. The fall season isn't far away. To register, visit hilltopperlax.com.
Our vehicles wind up in accidents from time to time, but where should you go if the exterior of your vehicle is damaged? Look no further than the folks over at Cardin's Body and Paint Shop, located at Highway 157 in Caldwell. For over 30 years, William, Greg, John, and Dennis have been taking care of the people in Caldwell and their vehicles whenever they've been caught up in a fender bender. So contact the folks at Cardin's Body and Paint Shop if your car winds up in an accident. Call 919-732-6611. That's 919-732-6611.
The Deer Pushers Association of America is a group dedicated to raise funds in support of educational programs, wildlife habitat enhancement and acquisition, and the preservation of the shooting sports and hunting tradition for future generations. They serve Northern Orange, Southern Person, and all of Central North Carolina. To learn more about the Deer Pushers Association of America, contact Skinny Laws or Seth King directly.